Hello and welcome to SimBuzz. By the time this video drops, you will know two more sites that I particularly like that offer a bunch of so much customization when it comes to names. What you're looking at right now is the first of these sites. It is Fake Name Generator. This one offers out this one offers so much. It offers 37 different languages. It names in 37 different languages. And if you click this advanced options button over here, let me get over here to it. This advanced options, see here they are, all these, and you can scroll down here, all these different things, different languages you can get these in. And by the way, you don't even have to this. That's not even a requirement. And you can even adjust the ages. Like the default is 19 to 85. And male or female, the choice is yours. And you can even order in bulk if you want. Up to 50,000 names if you don't order it, if you aren't signed in. But if you are signed in, you get 100,000. If you have to be a premium member, that is, to get that extra 50,000. But still, and here's that name set again. All these names that you can get. It is just so diverse. And anyway, and here's the real cool part about this site. It even offers this. Let me click out of this so I don't pull that one down there. Let me get this here. You can even the button I just clicked is the button that is labeled The Sims. This lets you create your own sim name family. That is, name your own family, if you will, if you want to, and you get the same name set. Up to 10 people, as you can see through for that. And I'll do a 6-person, but then to do that, you gotta hit generate. Now I have 6 people. Now, if I like this name here, this pin arrow, I can click this, and if I want to regenerate, the name stays the same. Anything you want stays. Anything you have clicked stays the same. Like here's that Martin Pinheiro. I'm gonna click on him. Now, while all these other names change, his will stay the same. It's a really, really cool site. And that's what I use. And you can even, like I said, you can order in bulk up to 100,000 names, and you can actually put them on an Excel spreadsheet. I've done that a few times, quite a few times. And here's that button right here. It says order in bulk. I'm going to click that one up here. Here's right here. See, now if I hold down my shift key or whatever, if I hold down, I think it's either my shift, control, or alt, one of those guys. I think it might be control, isn't it? Yeah, it's control. That's right. It's control. That's what it is. if you hold out the control key, so you can click on more than one, and then all those, and again, that 1985 that I just mentioned. And down over here, these are the categories that I want. Incrementing number, gender, name set, title, given name, middle name, surname, that's last name, obviously, street address, city, state abbreviation, that's the postal abbreviation for the state, like AL for Alabama, CT for Connecticut, GA for Georgia, etc. State full name, postal code, that's the zip code, obviously, country abbreviation, email address, that's username. I don't really use that, neither do I use password, browser agent, phone number, country code, mother's maiden name, birth date in month, date, and 4-digit year, age, and the list just goes on. There's all these things you can do. Even favorite color, vehicle that person drives, blood type, height, weight. I'm not quite sure what GUID is, but anyway, that's, and the default is 3,000, but you can get, like, if you want fewer than 3,000, you can go like just 500 or however many you want. Or if you want more than 3,000, if you want 5,000, you can get that as many as your if you're gonna print them out, as many as you have room for in terms of paper. Like I usually do about 1,000, because usually about 11 pages. I can't really remember the exact number that would be, but anyway, I've gotten that many. I've gotten like 800, 700, like, and then it says here, place your free order. See, this is free, but if you want to go premium, like, free would be for 500,000, for 50,000 names. But if you want to go premium, that doubles the whole thing. You can get up to 100,000 names at a time. But here's the key: in order for that to work, you must click on this radio button right up here. I agree to the terms and conditions. That tells you that lets the site know that you are aware of what you're getting into, and also the default is CSV. Here's the different ones. You can go HTML. I'm not sure what SQL is. That's why I don't use them. But the one I do use, simply because I am the most familiar with it, Excel workbook, because I use Microsoft Excel, as you know, and also zip format. Zip format. I don't know what the other one is, so I just leave it at zip. The only thing is, needless to say, you have to unzip the file. You have to have some kind of unzipping program, such as like WinZip or WinRAR, if you want to do that. But that's a good way to do. That's a great way to do that, and you can do as many as you want there. It is a really, really cool site. I use this for my game. I use not this individual site, but I'll show you. It's the one that was just on. it's this one right here, the Sims Family Generator, because that's what I'm creating is Sims Family. And here's another cool part about this site. Ugh. And anyway, statistics. Look at these high numbers. This is how many names you you can create. You can create up to 487,861,706 names. And 1,322,500 of those are Australian and American. It would be down in the US. Let me get that information there. Australian, Brazilian, Chinese, American. Oh, there's American right there. Yeah, that's American. 487,861,706. That's American names alone. Then another 1,322,500 Australian names. I mean, there are, and 97,734,860 Dutch. But beware, because some of these don't use our alphabet unless you can read a Chinese or Japanese alphabet. If you pick those and it's anglicized, I mean, I can't read those, so that it'll be very difficult to read unless you can read it. But use those at your own risk if you want to do that. And another one I like here is, I'm gonna go down to this one here. I'm gonna try to find it. Here it is, Hobbit. There's not many choices here, only 19,468 total. But I mean, I like those names. This is like Proudfoot, Puttyfoot. It's really kind of cool. And anyway, and also beware, if you're using the ninja names, there are it's the same amount of names as the American in the American batch, but it's only one word. So that's another key thing to keep in mind there. And French has 476,658 that they use our language, so that one's a good one to use. I use Dutch is a good one. That's 97,374,860. Hispanic, 1,516,298,553. Yowza. And all those, if you look in the middle right hand corner of the screen, all those countries in red, those countries are the ones that signify the symbol where these names come from, like the entire USA, Canada, Mexico, South America, Australia. And the list just plain goes on. Scottish has a limit of just 100,000, but what I like about those names is they're easy to read. So I use that one too. Russian only has 66,633, but again, easy to read. So if you want one that's easy to read, go for those. But if you want some variety, you can go for the higher numbers. That is your choice. It is a really good site. Now later on, later on, I'm going to show you another site that does the same thing. And this one, it's a different kind of customization, but it will actually let you it will let you decide which how long each name is, which letters to use, and the order of the letters. For example, if you want to put a letter in between two specific other letters, it'll do that for you. Anyway, that I'll cover later on. In the meantime, I'll cover that in the next video, which I will merge to this one. For right now, I am out. Welcome back to SimBuzz and part 2 of my stream on Fake Name Generator. Now this is a different site that does the same thing as the one I was mentioning earlier. This is a site called Cat on Mat, and it offers a different kind of customization than Fake Name Generator, as I was showing you earlier. Here's the site right here, and these options here that are this site offers all these options. This one here that is grayed out, generate random names, it's grayed out because I've clicked on it the most. All I gotta do is click on this, and this offers a plethora of options to use. And here is the one that I use the most often of those. Let me find it over here. This is, all I gotta do is, here we go. Click on this one right here. And it goes back up to this right here. Now, all I gotta do, let me make sure I have the right thing here. It's a little bit tough to get around this. Okay, I think we're in the right place. Here, you would go like this. Put an asterisk where you want as a wild card. Or let me double check to make sure that's right, because this can get a little bit confusing. Yep, is that right? It is. I'm double checking, make sure I have all my Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's what you do. You go like this. I was just making sure. You put an asterisk in here, then a slash, then an asterisk, then another slash, and the name you want, like Smith. Oh, it gave me an error message. See, that's what I was afraid of, because if you put in the wrong name, you will get an error message. Oh, it's also down here. Here, you put it down here. That's why this is a little confusing here. I think it. I think it's all grayed out because you need the all these names. You want name and surname and full name. So you want to take that off. Now I'll try this again. Asterisk, asterisk. There, it worked that time. I put. See, I put asterisks. I put an asterisk, then a slash, then asterisk, asterisk, then another slash, then the name Smith. The asterisks are wild card. They represent, like, they could be anything. The name Smith, that's the that is a constant. That's whatever that you can change to whatever you want. Like, I'm gonna change to another one I use. See, I changed it to Wu. Now it's three names with the last name being Wu. And it goes on like that. It's so that's how you do it, and you can make as many of these as you want. The default is 12, but you can make as many as you want. I'm gonna try 14. There you have that. So now I got 14. Now I'm gonna go back to 12, and you can even put an honorific in there if you want. I'm not gonna do it, but and you can use middle initials too. Like you can do now I have a middle initial in there, so that middle name becomes an initial, like Zane T. Wu, William A. Wu, etc., and it goes on that way. And that is, see, there's not much to write home about on this, but that is what it is. It's a really nifty site, not quite as diverse as the other one. In fact, in the other one, the dependents are depending on what you save and what you choose in the pull down. Here, it's depending on what you type and the quantity that you roll. Obviously, the pull down. There's also a pull down on the other side that determines the quantity, but that's really the same principle. Anyway, but that is all for that. I hope you enjoyed both halves of this. I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.